Welcome to Edukemy. We are starting a new series which is PYQ series, Previous Year Question Series. The agenda of the series is to handhold students on how to identify the important themes which can be covered via your previous year questions. Many times students just simply mechanically go through the previous year questions without understanding that how the similar theme can be repeated in the examination. बच्चे सिर्फ पुराने क्वेश्चंस पढ़ते हैं और एक कॉन्फिडेंस आता है कि हमारा प्रिपरेशन हो गया, बट ये जो प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस हैं इससे कई अच्छे क्वेश्चंस आपके एग्जामिनेशन में आते हैं. सो दिस इज द एजेंडा ऑफ our series wherein we try to handhold the students on identifying the important area. So have a look at this question. This question was asked in 2013 wherein the important biosphere reserve and the hills were asked in the examination. The question was, consider the following pairs like the Nokrek Biosphere Reserve and the Garo Hills, the Loktak Lake and the Bareil Range, the Namdapha National Park and the Dafla Hills, right? So basically what is the question asking? The question is telling that identify the biosphere reserve or the lake or the national park with the important hills. And the question was from the northeast. Now, what does the student do? Student simply mechanically learns, okay, which area which has which feature, which hill has which feature. However, we need to identify that northeast biosphere reserves, the national park, the lakes. This is a repeated theme in the examination. So a student should be well versed of not only these regions but also other different regions. So a student should focus on the important areas of the northeast. Now coming back to this question required a deeper location analysis, that which feature is where. So a locational analysis was needed. So if I actually analyze Namdapha National Park and Dafla Hill, this is incorrectly matched. We will see this in detail. So if we cancel 3, we are either left with 1 only and none. Here the answer that Nokrek is in Garo Hills is correct. So the answer is 1 only. But then simply do not learn ki Nokrek Garo pe hai, Nokrek is in Garo, Nokrek is in Garo. Don't simply learn, but try to analyze that what more you can learn. So the important thing that you need to know is northeast is important for the examination. The locations is important for the examination. You need to have a location analysis. Now let's see about this question. So if you see this question and if you see the physiography of the northeast, here is your Namdapha National Park. Okay. And here is the Dafla Hills. So yes, see, it is there in the same state, but the location is different. So this is what you have to keep in mind. Which one is near the border, which national park, which pass is there, that you have to keep in mind. Now with this question, what should you prepare? How should you prepare for similar questions? So you should know the important hills of northeast. What are the important hills and which states they are in? So if I talk about Arunachal Pradesh, in the Arunachal Pradesh, there are 4 important hills, that is Dafla Hills, Miri Hill, Abhor Hills and Mishmi Hills. So Dafla, Miri, Abhor and Mishmi. These are the important hills of the northeast. And these hills are cut by the rivers. Like on the left of Dafla are the 2 important rivers, the Manas River and the Kameng River. And between Miri and Abhor is Subansiri. So Subansiri is between Miri and Abhor. And if we see this Mishmi Hills is cut by the Dibang River. So Dibang River cuts the Mishmi Hills. These are the important observations that you have to make while you are reading the map of northeast. Now that is which hills, west to east, which rivers between them, what these rivers, Manas, Kameng, Subansiri, Dihang, Dibang, they are tributaries of which river? They are the tributaries of the Brahmaputra river. That analysis have to be made. Don't simply mechanically learn the PYQs. Okay, other than these, the important hills in the northeast are the Garo Hills, the Khasi Hills, the Jaintia Hills, the Mikir Hills, the Bareil Hills, and the Mizo Hills. So if you revise, Dafla, Miri, Abhor, Mishmi, Mizo Hills, Mikir Range, Bareil Range, Garo Hills, Khasi Hills, Jaintia Hills. These are the important hills of the northeast, and we've seen the important rivers. We also know that Namdafa is somewhere here. Now with this, let's further see the map of the northeast. The map of the northeast is like Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur and Mizoram. So it is Aru, Na, Ma, it is Aruna, Ma, Mi. So Aruna, Mami, Arunachal, Nagaland, Manipur and Mizoram. These are the important states north to south in your northeast. Now what are the important passes? What are the important biosphere reserves? That has to be seen, because the similar questions for the northeast can come in your examination. So here the important hill is the Patkai Hills, Naga Hills, Manipur Hills, Mizo Hills. Okay, and we've already seen the Bareil Hills also. So in Arunachal Pradesh, a very important feature is the Patkai Hills, and you also have a pass which is Difu Pass. So Difu Pass is also near the border, that you should also know. Important tribe of the Arunachal Pradesh is Monpa tribes. This is about the Arunachal Pradesh. Coming on to Nagaland. So in the Nagaland you have Naga Hills, and the important peak of the Naga Hills is the Saramati Peak. And here in the Nagaland you have important park which is the Moraine National Park. So remember the park and the states also. If I talk about Manipur, a very important feature in the Manipur is the Loktak Lake. We all know about the Loktak Lake, the Sangai deer. What is the status of Sangai deer? That also has to be thought by you. Okay, Pumri, the floating national park, that I assume you already know. So this is about the Manipur state, and there is Loktak Lake. There is one more important hill in the Manipur is the Lal Matol range. So Lal Matol range is there in the Manipur. The tribes which are found in the Manipur are the Methi tribe, the Kuki tribe, the Pangal tribe. This is about your Manipur. Now moving on to the Mizoram. In Mizoram we know there is Mizo Hill, also known as Lushai Hills. They have Blue Mountains and they have molasses basins. Okay, then another important range in the northeast is the Bareil range, which span across the three states, which is the state of Assam, Nagaland and your Manipur. So Assam, Nagaland and Manipur is the area where you will have the Bareil range. So from simple one hill that was asked, you have to see what all hills in the other northeastern states, what are the rivers, who are the tribes which are found. This is how you analyze your previous year questions. The northeast is not yet complete. Let's talk about Meghalaya. So the Meghalaya has important hills of Garo, Khasi and Jaintia. So these Garo, Khasi, Jaintia, there are important features on these various hills. Like for example, we already saw in PYQ that the Nokrek Biosphere Reserve or the Nokrek Peak is on the Garo. The Shillong, which is the capital of Meghalaya, is in the Khasi Hills. So you can remember some short forms like Shillong. Long is clove. Okay, in Hindi, long is clove. You eat clove whenever you have Khasi. Whenever you do cough, you eat the clove, and clove is basically like a long. So Shillong is on the Khasi Hills. Okay, so make some mnemonics, make some tricks. Okay, and then you will remember things easily. So Nokrek Peak, we have seen it is on the Garo. In the Khasi has Shillong, okay, which is the capital of Meghalaya. Coming on to other important features which are there in Meghalaya are the Umiam Lake, the Nosing waterfalls. This is the another important feature of Meghalaya. Coming on to Sikkim. In Sikkim, this question has already been asked in your examination. Tista River and the source, the states via which it passes, that has been asked in your examination, right? So Sikkim becomes important because Tista River has already been asked in your examination. So Sikkim has important features like Kanchenjunga Peak. it has important tribe, Lepcha tribe. This has also been asked in your examination. A very important lake in Sikkim is the Kechopalari Lake. Sikkim has Zemung Glacier, which is the source of Teesta River, and an important monastery that is there in Sikkim is the Romtek Monastery. This is about Sikkim. Coming on to the Tripura. This Tripura has two important lakes, which is the Rudra Sagar Lake and the Kamla Sagar Lake. So in case if this question is come that where is Rudra Sagar Lake, Kamla Sagar Lake, you will not place your bets on Tripura, but it is advisable to know that Tripura has Kamla Sagar Lake and the Rudra Sagar Lake. So this is about your northeastern, the important states, the rivers, the hills, the pilgrimage site. So simply from one question, don't simply mechanically learn. सिर्फ रट्टा नहीं मारना है, but सोचना है कि आगे और questions कैसे पूछा जा सकता है. Coming on to another important question from your previous year question is 2014 question, which is that 10-degree channel separates which two islands? The answer I am sure most of you know is the Andaman Nicobar. Then don't stop at 10-degree channel. You have to analyze where is 8-degree, where is 9-degree, where is 11-degree channel. So if I have to analyze the 8-degree channel, the 8-degree channel here, this is the Lakshadweep that is being shown, and here is your Maldives. So between this the Minicoy island in the Lakshadweep. Here between the Maldives and Minicoy is the 8-degree channel. Okay, so 8-degree is between Minicoy and Maldives. Between this Minicoy and the other islands of Lakshadweep, you have the 9-degree channel. And 10-degree we've already seen via PYQ is there on the Andaman Nicobar. Coming on to the 11-degree channel, it is between Amandevi and Cananore. So between Amandevi and Cananore is the 11-degree channel. If you need to revise, so 8 is between the Maldives and Minicoy. Between the Minicoy and the other islands of Lakshadweep is the 9-degree. Between Amandevi and Cananore is 11-degree. So this is how you have to analyze your previous year questions. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. And for more details, if you want to have more detailed analysis, we have started a program which is Prelims Master Session, wherein we are covering the PYQ and then telling you the important themes that can come in the examination on the basis of your previous year questions.